I just wanted to talk this morning and get some things off my chest. I have been watching two of the most inspirational people. I started out at the beginning of January, like maybe 2 days before the first of the year, watching. His name is Dante London. And I have just been watching his heartfelt, just his ability to just share everything that he's going through and how his channel has really blown up. And I was like, I know that it's meant for me to see this, because I was just sitting there in bed. And, I work a 12-hour shift job. I work from 8 at night to 8 in the morning. I take care of a son and his mother, who I love to death. It'll be 2 years in May. But I wanted, something more. I said, well, Lord, I've always had the gift of talking to people, and I don't having people laughing. And I remember my grandmother told me years ago, she's gone. I've lost her in at the beginning of 2000 from complications from diabetes. And I said, I've always wanted to do the YouTube, but I'm going to tell you, to be honest with you, I started the YouTube channel. I had been watching Dante London. I watched like 3 or 4 of his videos, and his little girlfriend with her little cute self. I think her name is Hannah. I had been watching his videos, and I made 3 videos, and I think I got 5 views on one and maybe 1 on the other. And I just gave up. I just walked away from it. I said, there's no sense in me sitting here and recording and nobody's going to watch. And I think I'm not the only one who feels like that. I think a lot of people walk away from YouTube due to that very reason. But I kept watching his videos, and he has just been so comforting and so inspirational. And I've been telling myself, if he can do it, then I can do it. My issue is consistency. If you want to be successful on YouTube, you're going to have to stay consistent. And that's been my issue. Like I said, I recorded 3 videos. 5 views on one, 1 view on the other one. And I just said, you know what? Forget this. And the enemy will always try to do something. The sermon this Sunday was good, where they talked about never giving up, because that's just what the enemy wants you to do. The devil wants you to give up, because if you give up, one thing that I learned a long time ago is that the devil doesn't mind you getting blessed. His issue with you is the people that you're going to bless. That's his issue with you. And the devil has been busy attacking me from one side, upside one side and down the other. And I just been praying and holding my peace until I was laying in bed last night, and I had to remind myself of something. If the enemy is not attacking you, then you are no threat to him. And I was like, well, hell, he must be really, really scared, terrified of me then. But getting back on track, I've been watching Dante London and his little sweet girlfriend. And I've been just so very happy for him and how he's grown. And I am just so happy for him. I really am. But this past weekend, I was doing some work in my room, and I sat down because I was watching YouTube, and this other young lady came across. Her name is Dodash, and she was jumping around in her living room and just having an absolute ball, just being herself. And I said, She's just this ball of energy. Just this ball of energy. I love her. I love her. I love her. As a matter of fact, I just got through on the way home watching one of her videos. And she was sitting down and she was talking and she was saying, just get on YouTube. Just get on YouTube and talk. But the key is being consistent. And that was where I was messing up. I was saying, apparently nobody wants to hear what I have to say because I wasn't getting any views. Because like I said, I'm not a computer whiz, and all you got these young kids can get on these TikToks and everything else and make all these videos and stuff, and they have a little thumbnail. I don't even know how to put the damn thumbnail up. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't even know. Somebody gonna have to show me from somewhere how to put the damn thumbnail up, because hell, I don't even know how to do that. Girl, it's pitiful over here, I'm telling you. It's just a shame. And I know that there's a lot of people out there who are not computer literate. My girls, my daughters laugh at me because hell, I just, about a year or so ago, figured out how to send an email. And my daughters were doing backflips. They couldn't believe it. They get on my damn nerves. Ooh, they get on my damn nerves. But anyway, I've been watching this young lady called DoorDash. I believe she started out because she used to deliver for DoorDash. And she just kept the name and everything. And although she's not Door, she's Dough. DOUGH, DoorDash. So I'm going to encourage y'all to go and follow her page. Both her and Dante London have been absolute blessings to me. Absolute blessings to me. And I haven't recorded anything. This is the first time I've recorded in February. And I think the last recording I made was when I was, I just got out of church and I recorded something from church. When I got out, I was sitting in the parking lot. I said, I'm looking all cute and things. Let me go ahead and record something. Just get on here and be yourself. You don't have any idea who you're blessing. Because right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going through a lot at my job right now. And I know that it's a jealousy thing. I am a caregiver. And I take care of, like I said, this mother and this son. And they both love me as much as I love them. And I think the issue is with the other ladies, they're only allowed to work a 4-day week, which is a 40-hour week. Well, the son insisted that they loved me and he wanted a 5-day week with me, which is a 60-hour week. And most of these companies out here, they don't allow 6-hour weeks. And so they've just been giving me the absolute blues. I mean, I pray before I go into the house because I work at 8 p.m. to 8 a.m. shift. I pray before I get out of my car and go in. And when I get in my car in the morning to leave, I pray because it's a lot. It is. It's a whole lot. And I said, I just thought to myself, I was watching DoorDash and I said, and her and Dante London, I just watch them and watch how God is blessing him. And God is no respecter of persons. If he can do it for them, he can do it for me and he can do it for you. But the key is like them, we have to be consistent. And YouTube is helping small content creators. They have opened the door for us, to do well and to exceed, and to live a life more abundantly, which is what the Lord wants for us. So I just made a conscious decision that I am going to get really serious about YouTube. I am going to post on a daily basis, and I am going to keep posting, and I am just going to believe that the views will come. And I've asked the Lord, even just give me the content, of what to say, helping people. Because I love people. I can go anywhere. I remember I can be at the airport, and I can meet somebody at the airport, and I can talk to them like I have known them forever, and I just met them. I wake up every morning looking for a way that I can bless somebody. That's just my spirit. And I have been ridiculed about that, even from my own family. But that is just the tender heart that I was born with. I cannot help that. I love being an extension of the Lord's hand. And I just want to say to you, and I'm talking to myself, not just to you. I'm saying to you, get on YouTube, turn the camera on, start talking. Don't vlog, just start talking. You have no idea who's watching you, who you're blessing. We just have no idea about that. None whatsoever. And like I said, I wake up every morning asking God for a way that I can bless somebody. And I do. Even that the people that I take care of, I go way above and beyond my call of duty, because I want to be sure that they're taken care of. I want to be sure of that. But I am going to be honest with you. I almost gave up on YouTube. I did. I almost gave up because the views, like I said, they just weren't coming. And I was like, Lord, why are these views, not coming? And in real life, I have everybody laughing because I don't have no sense. I just don't. And I admit that I ain't playing with a full deck. Y'all know how it is. I just like making people laugh. And I remember my grandmother told me, she said, never take for granted the ability that you have to make people laugh. And I don't. And with what we're going through now, with President Cheeto in office, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm going to be honest, I still, haven't gotten over that election. I just can't understand, with that, how people can just vote against their own interests. It's just a lot to deal with. So being able to make people laugh and take their mind off of whatever is going on is a blessing. And I thank God for that. But I'm going to be honest with you, sometimes while I have other people laughing, I'm laughing to keep from crying. Because I'm not a crybaby. I never have been. I just don't. Because crying is not going to change anything. Crying, I believe, cleanses the soul. But praying, keeping God first, and just keeping it moving, that's what's going to help you. And I just truly believe that if you open up this YouTube platform and you just start talking, like right here, right now, sitting here talking to you all, I cannot tell you how therapeutic this is for me. Because sometimes that's what makes people ticking time bombs when they, get ready to do something drastic like hurt themselves and something like that. I have often believed if they just have somebody to talk to, somebody that they can vent to, just let them talk. You stay quiet. Just let them talk. It will make all the difference in the world. It will keep somebody from doing something drastic like hurting themselves or worse. And I cannot tell you how therapeutic this is right now. I just can't. The more I talk, the better I feel. I don't know who this video is going to find, but I believe the Lord is going to let who needs to see it open it up. He's going to let somebody that's going through the same thing that I am going through. You know, I just have a lot. I'm Christian, and I thank God for that. I know that I can get on my knees and give all of my cares to the Lord. Cast all my cares on him. I know that I can do that. But at the same time, just because we're Christian does not mean we're going to be without our troubles. It doesn't mean that at all. And like I said, I have the issues that I'm dealing with at work, with the ladies and the jealousy, and they're just coming at me from all sides. And I have a mom. I take care of my mother. And, you know, that's just a whole nother, oh, Lord, story within itself. She suffered a stroke back in 99, and it debilitated her. Her entire left side is weak. I'm constantly changing her beds on a daily basis because she wets the bed. I know she can't help it. I know she can't. But at the same time, I would never tell her she's a burden. I would never, ever say that to her. But, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. My life, I am constantly, it's 24 hours. 24 hours, I am, you know, sorry about that. 24 hours, I'm a constant caregiver. It's ongoing. From 8 o'clock at night to 8 o'clock in the morning, and then I come home and I take care of my mom. I have to wash her clothes and clean her room and cook for her and things, bathe her and things like that, which is not a problem. That's my mama. She took care of me forever, but I'm just, it's a lot. So I understand when your life can get overwhelming. Trust me, I understand. But we have to remember that God puts no more on us than we can bear. We have to remember that. You know, and just stay prayerful and try to stay in His will and stuff. And another thing that I've been, you know, praying about, my daughter, my youngest daughter, came out to myself and her dad a couple of years ago. And that was a hard pill to swallow because as a Christian woman, it's hard. I'm just going to say that as a Christian woman, it's hard when I know what the scriptures say, you know, about that lifestyle. But, you know, at the same, you know, that's my child, you know, and I love her. But, you know, let's just say that's something that I have given to God. I prayed about that and given to God. And I try not to let that stress me. And that's what we all have to get. We have to get where we have to handle our stress, because if we don't, it will have an effect on us, you know, that we don't want. A year ago, on the 22nd of January, I had brain surgery, which is why I'm wearing this, because they had to completely shave, you know, the back of my head for the surgery. So that's the reason why I wear the headrest. My hair is growing back out. My hair was here, and I had to cut it all off to, you know, so that it could all grow back even. So, like I said, we all have our issues that we deal with, you know, and I just want whomever this video finds just to know that I understand and I stay prayerful. Prayer is the best investment of your time you can make. But I also say, don't give up on this YouTube. Step out on faith and start you a channel, because it is very true. YouTube is making it easy for the small content creators like myself, you know, to start a channel. So let's do that. Just start a channel. Keep your videos 20 minutes long and just talk. Just talk. You'd be surprised at what you're going through is going to bless somebody else. Like I said, me with my daughter coming out with the lesbianism, and I'm struggling with that as a Christian woman, and taking care of my mother, which is a lot, and dealing with my job is a lot, but I'm strong. I pride myself on being a strong woman, because you have to be, because if you're going to cave over anything, you won't last out here. And with everything that's going on now, and especially since we got Sweet Potato Hitler in the office, you, boy, I'm telling you got to stay on your P's and Q's. So staying prayerful, will help with that. Just like I'm talking to y'all, talk to God. He already knows what's going on with us anyway. So, I mean, just talk to the Lord, and turn on your camera and just talk. Trust me, you're going to bless somebody that needs to hear what you have to say. They're gonna need to hear what you have to say. So my advice to you is do not give up on YouTube. And I am so glad that I have been watching these two. I thank God for Dante London and Dodash both. And my prayer for them is that the Lord just, by the end of the year, they will not believe where they will be. My prayer for them is that He will explode their channel. That's my prayer for them. Because both of them have truly blessed me. They really have. They have. Neither one of them would ever. I don't know if I'd ever get to talk to either one of them or communicate with one of them. I would love to. But I'm going to say to you all, you see the small content creators coming on here, and you see them saying that YouTube is on easy street. YouTube is on easy mode. YouTube is helping everybody make money, even the small content creators. Don't do what I did. Don't stop. And I'm not going to stop again either. I'm going to be posting a video every day until the views come. I'm just going to believe the Lord that the views will come. If you stay consistent, the views will come. I believe that. And I want that for you. I want that for your channel as well. And that is my prayer to anybody watching me right now, to anybody that comes across this video, is that the Lord would grow your channel beyond your wildest dreams. That is my prayer for you. And I would hope that you would send that prayer back, towards me for my channel. But I didn't want to keep you guys on here and talk to you this long. But I feel so much better. I have a feeling I'm going to create a family. I'm creating a family that's going to be my therapy. And I hope in the time you do the same thing for me. Because there's a lot of me. There's a lot, that I've gone through. A lot that I've been through. On one video, I'll probably talk about raising 2 daughters with chronic illnesses. I was mad at the Lord. For a minute, I said, Lord, why my babies? My oldest daughter was diagnosed. She's 30 now, but she was diagnosed with juvenile diabetes at 7 years old, which explained a lot of her sickness. 7 years old. She has been insulin dependent since she was 7 years old, taking 3 shots a day. Breakfast, morning, evening. Well, 4. Breakfast, morning, evening, and bedtime. And then my youngest daughter, 5 years old, she was diagnosed with asthma. She just came in from outside, lips as blue as the blue in my shirt. Couldn't breathe. I didn't waste any time calling an ambulance. I don't think my wheels touched the freeway until we got to Children's Medical Center, and that's how I found out. She had asthma. And even me myself suffers from chronic pain. You know, like I said, I did a video back last month about living with trigeminal neuralgia. And if many of you don't know what that is, it's an excruciatingly painful facial pain, nerves in your face, and it's on my left side. That was what the brain surgery I told you earlier was for, to give me relief from the pain for that, and it did. I still have pain, but nothing like it was. So, I mean, there's a lot in me that I know that I can talk about that will help somebody. I know what it is to live with chronic pain. I know what it is to raise children with chronic illnesses. You know, raise a mother, and I'm taking care of her. Dealing with people that just, I mean, you've been nothing but kind to them, and they just come at you with, you know, everything that they have. Everything that they have. But like I said earlier, if the devil is not attacking, you are no threat. So you have to remember that. The only reason he's attacking you is because he's afraid of the people that you are going to bless. That is all. That's it. But I hope this video finds the right people. I love y'all, and I want y'all to have an absolutely wonderful and blessed day. Bye-bye.